Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we will start our new topic, that is friction or force of friction. We know that a perfectly smooth body cannot exist. Like there is not any kind of a perfectly smooth body in the universe. Example, glass. If we can say that glass, whiteboard and water, this is a perfectly smooth, so it cannot be is a perfectly smooth, but we have to rub it so it can be smooth. Okay, after that there are two types of surfaces. How many types of surfaces? Two types of surfaces. One is regular, that is a simple line, and second is irregular, in which we are having a little spots over there, while when we will be rubbing it, so it just moving from one to another. Okay, so after that, here is one portion divided, that we will do one experiment, that when one solid body slide over another solid body, like this is an a body. Okay, solid body. Here we have put the book. Let's suppose this is a book. Okay, in this book there is also a sequence like this. Okay, an opposing or retarding force produced on a body, like we are putting force on this one side. From this one side, a frictional force or a retarding force will coming like opposing a force, and here will be the weight is a downward and the reaction to the upward. Okay, which oppose the body, means the retarding force will move backward, which opposes the body. This opposing or retarding force is called retarding frictional force, is called force of friction or friction. The frictional force is always parallel to the surface in contact to each other, like it's a parallel na? Like here's a weight and here's a reaction, these both are parallel to each other. Okay, after that we are having the types of friction. Talking about the first type of friction, in first type of friction what happened, that we are having first type is static friction. Okay, when here, sorry, here will come when. Okay, bodies is in rest and in contact to each other, the friction produced between them is called static friction. Like here we are having body. Okay, one body, it is just in a rest. Okay, this is a reaction and this is its weight. Okay, it's in a rest. Now when the friction produced from this one, it is called the static friction, but in a dynamic or kinetic friction, it's the opposite of it. Like when we are having when one body is contact to another body. Okay, over surface of another, the friction produced, means when one body in contact to another body and move over, means here is a one body. Okay, it's in a contact to another body, but it's moving towards forward, which friction it produced, that friction will be called dynamic or kinetic friction. Okay, after that we are having some kind of a points. I will make a diagram so let you know. Like let's suppose a one person is on sliding. Okay, here one person is coming from the sliding. From which point he is sitting, this point is called the limiting friction. This point is called the limiting friction. With this point, this is the also called the point of sliding. This point is called point of sliding with limiting friction. When a body is just on a point of sliding, it is called limiting friction. Means the point on sliding, it's not slide just on the point, it want to, it's about to slide, so this sliding is called limiting friction. Another, that when a body is just start sliding from point of sliding, means this is the point of sliding when it starts sliding from here over the surface to another surface, another body, and contact to each other, the slide and the person both are contact to each other, or any solid body contact to each other, is called sliding friction. Okay, another is when a smaller sphere, not it was the not smaller, when a small sphere rolling over the another sphere, means rolling other another surface will come over here, rolling over another surface by contacting each other. Let's suppose we are having tire is a rolling object. Okay, rolling a sphere, when it contact with another body and moving to another side, moving forward, the friction that produced from this rolling object and the body is called the rolling friction. Hope you understand today's lecture that we have discussed about the types of friction and the regular and irregular surface with the friction or forces of friction. Thank you so much for listening.